Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to the Average Joe Dividends YouTube channel. If you've been following this journey, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe so that you do not miss future videos. Also, please click the like button to help grow this channel and get the word out on dividend growth investing. Getting paid just for owning stocks. This is what dividend growth investing is all about. This is my weekly buy video, and my current strategy is to deposit $100 of my own money per week and let the portfolio do the heavy lifting for me going forward. All dividends received will be reinvested back into that stock from which it was received. My goal is to put this money to work for me in the long term to build a growing and reliable income stream. I'm a long-term buy and hold investor who focuses primarily on individual blue chip stocks as well as ETFs and CEFs. What we're looking at right now is my taxable M1 stock brokerage account, and we can see here we're up to $203,341 right now. The balance, this is live, so it will likely change. Let's look at the performance from the last quarter. We'll see we're down 2.61%. We'll go back to the last month. We've been down 3.04%. We'll go to the last week. It looks like the last week we've kind of turned the corner a little bit, heading into the green, and today has been no different, up 0.81%. And let's go ahead and jump into the activity log, because this is my weekly buy video. We're going to see what I bought, and it's going to be the $100 that I deposited, as well as Merck. There's a dividend here, so I drip that dividend right back in. So I'm going to click right here on the morning trading. So there were 5 buys. So one of those buys, again, is Merck, and we'll see what those other 4 are, or the $100 was divided into. And the first stock was American Express for $4.86. And then to Travelers Insurance, $41.61. And then looks like most of it went to American States Water, $48.46. And then BlackRock, $4.07. And here's Merck for that $8.15. Looks like $1 of it was not deployed. So let me know in the comments what you want me to deploy this $1 into, and I'll show you what my holdings are. I don't want to start a new position, so if you want me to put $1 into SCHD, just put it in the comments below, or BST, or whatever. I'll slowly kind of scroll through what I have in the portfolio. I'll also have a link below so you can see my pie chart, as well as my famous Google Docs spreadsheet, which lists all of the positions that I have as well. And maybe I'll do this going forward. I'll reserve maybe part of the $100. Maybe I'll hold back $10 or something like that, where I'll reinvest it into the stock where the most people pick. And we're almost, we're through the list there. And what I'm going to do next is we're going to jump into my Google Docs spreadsheet, which I just mentioned. This tracks all the positions in my portfolio. I have them arranged by the pay date, because I want to know when these dividend stocks are going to pay me, and I also want to know how much. And I have them color coded. I have 3 shades of green, and right now we are in the lightest shade, which is October. We're in the first month of Q4, so it's the lightest one here, and we can see here my dividends that have rolled in so far, including Merck, which we just saw in the activity log. So far I've gotten $42.29. So we're off to a pretty good start, but there's a whole lot more coming, and I don't know quite how much we're going to receive, because I may have bought some of these shares after the ex-dividend date, so it could be a little bit less, or I could buy more shares in things like BST, and I think the ex-dividend date for BST is like the 15th or 14th, so we're not quite there yet, so I could buy more shares there, so it could be higher. So we will see. But this tracks a lot of different things, like the share price, the number of shares that I own, and we're going to be updating that shortly for those 5 positions where I bought more shares. But instead of typing the new number of shares, I'm going to show you how I quickly import that in from M1. I kind of developed kind of a quick way of doing that with the M1 data tab you'll see below, and we're going to paste into that shortly, and it's going to make the changes to the positions in the stock and the share number of shares, as well as the cost basis. And it's also going to change, I'll show you below here, where I track my cash flow average by the month, quarter, and annual. You can see this portfolio is paying over $10,000 a year. So I'm trying to aggressively get that to come up, and the ways I do that, of course, is by buying more stock and with dividend raises as well. Those are just 2 of the ways that my income keeps going up. And we can see here, you can see my gain or loss in all my positions, as well as the percentage, the current dividend per share, the current yield. This is a yield on my cost. You can see in this position my yield on cost is higher because I have a gain on the investment. And some of them, like take a look at Black Hills, I am at a loss on this one. So if you were to buy more shares now, you would have a higher yield than I would have. So you can see some of them are flipped. You can see here's the pay date. This is the actual date it's going to pay into my M1 account. It is the pay date plus 1 day because M1 has a 1-day delay. And let's see here, anything above $10, that's why it's highlighted in green. Anything here, yield above 5% is highlighted in green. Any gain that is above 10% is in green, and any loss is in red. You can see the gain loss here also in red. And we'll see here, I showed this before, the actual dividend paid, and here's the total dividends that each position has paid me already. You can see like a BST, I've received over $3,000 so far in dividends just from this investment alone. And what I'll do next is I'm going to pull that data from M1 real quick, and we're going to put it over in the M1 data tab, and it's going to change my monthly cash flow average as well as the number of shares and cost basis for the 5 positions. And I'll show you how I do that really quickly. It uses VLOOKUP, so I'll kind of show you that real quick, but we're going to grab the data just starting from the name column, scroll all the way down, and we're just going to do a quick copy and a paste special. And I just kind of developed this out of just a need, because I didn't want to update these manually. There were times where I was buying 10 or more positions and I was updating them manually, and I came up with a quick way to do this. So do paste special, values only. It's going to update it real quick, and we'll see what the new monthly cash flow. You can see we just went above $850. So I'm going to carry the 850.05 over to the monthly average dividend tracking, and anytime there's a change, an event that happens like a dividend raise, or anytime I drip into the portfolio, it's going to add more income to it. In this case, it was a $100 deposit and also the Merck dividend drip, and we'll see what that did. It added a whole 21 cents of additional income going forward. So that may not sound like much, but at the monthly rates, and this is just for the week. You can see, and I have an event, it seems like almost every day something's happening. You can see like Lockheed Martin did a dividend increase just on the 7th, so that added an additional 7 cents per month. And did some things with Kellogg's, and bought a little bit of BST there. It changed it. I did a little bit of an arrangement. I sold ADC, Kellogg's, and WP Carey. You can see I bought some other things within my portfolio instead, and it raised my monthly income there. And you can see McDonald's just did a dividend raise on on the 5th for adding 33 cents every month going forward of dividend income. But there are some things like SCHD, they lowered their dividend by a penny, and just that little penny affected my monthly cash flow by $3.69. But I'm anticipating in Q4 that SCHD is going to raise that dividend, so we're going to see a rebound, I think, of $10 plus in my monthly income, but we will see. I think, let's see what else I need to show you. I think that's pretty much it. I just wanted to show you what I bought in the portfolio. We'll go back really quick because I know a lot of people want to see what other people are buying. And of course, what I'm buying is not investment advice. It's just what I think is a good investment to add more to. American Express, Travelers, American States Water, and BlackRock. Those were the four, with American States Water being the biggest buy, and Merck, that was a dividend drip. So thanks for sticking to the end. If you got any value from this video, please click the like button. Also, put in the comments below where I should put that dollar. With M1, I can deploy that dollar. And it can, but I want it to be to something that's in my holdings. So again, look at I'll go back and see what's in my holdings and vote for that. So I hope everyone has a great week, and everybody take care.